What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today's video will be the continuation of the VFX gun shot we did. Okay, now this part we are tackling the masking. Let me show you the effect here. Alright, so what we do now is to mask out these props, then hide it, and then we can add our CG gun back to it. Okay, and before we do this, we need to make sure we are in standard. Just check this and change it to standard. If you are in filmic color space, then change it to standard. Alright, now come to the motion tracking. Yeah, now you can just drag this up. Now we need to come to masking section, and to do this just press tab, then we are in mask. Okay, alright, to add a new mask you need to click on new here. Just click on it like so. Now you have a new mask, and I will just call this prop because we are masking out this prop here. Okay, now you can just zoom in, then control and click to draw a mask. It doesn't have to be perfect, just draw a mask around this, then adjust it properly. Alright, now this mask is facing downward and we need to invert this, and to do this just click here, switch direction. Now it's facing. Alright, now the next thing to do is to animate this mask, and you can just animate it by clicking on this record here, then animate it. But first thing I want to do is to track a marker here. Okay, then we just come back to tracking section, just press tab again to come back to tracking. Then I will just track a single point here. Okay, just click on the part where this will be tracked, just control click on it like so, then track forward. Just click here to track forward. Alright guys, now this track is done, and when I play this you see that this tracker stick to the prop throughout the whole shot, and that is what we want for this. And the reason why I track this is because I want to use this to animate the mask. Let me show you what I mean. When you just click on the track like this, then press tab to come back to mask, and when you just press A to select all the points. Okay guys, now when you press Ctrl P, then you parent the track to the mask, and when you play this you see that the mask follow the prop properly. Okay, now I need to adjust some part of the mask. So to do this we need to turn on this auto keyframe. Just click on it, then you turn on auto keyframe, and any adjustment we made to this, it will assign it as a keyframe. Okay, just do it properly, then you are good to go with this. Alright, so just come to another frame, then adjust it also. You just have to take your time when doing masking in Blender. So instead of me masking or adjusting this mask throughout all frames, the track just did everything for me. Alright, so this is enough for this tutorial. I don't want to take so much of the time. Okay guys, now we come back to the compositing. Just click on the compositing. Alright, and we need to input our mask in here. So first thing we need to do is to just take off this render layer for now. I don't need it for now. Okay, I need to input my mask, which just press Shift A, come to input, just select mask, put it here, just drag the output socket to the factor here. Alright, just click here and select our prop, which is the name we put for the mask. Alright, now we are not seeing anything right now. Okay, now we are seeing a white background here, which is here what is underneath the color here, as you can see. So when you put this movie clip output here, just plug it to the down socket here. Then we have back our prop, and to get rid of this is we need a translate node. Just press Shift A again, just come to distort, then select translate. Then you plug this to the down socket here. Okay, now we will just increase the value of this X and Y to get what will work for us. Now let's start with the Y value. Just increase it like so. Okay, so you can see that we missed this gun. Just bring it down a little bit, and you see that this is working properly. So to do this, we just need to add a blur node to this to make it feather the edges. Just press Shift A, go to filter, just select blur, put it here, change it to fast Gaussian, then increase it something like, let's do 5.5 for the X and Y value. I think this is not enough, but let's add 10 to it. It should be enough. Alright, this is okay. And to plug back this render layer, which is our gun we did, just add Shift A, go to color, alpha over, drop that here, just connect everything back to normal, then plug this image input to the down socket here. Alright, now you can see that we have our gun here, and we are not having any props under it like before. Let me show you. If you look at this place, you see that we have the props is showing underneath here, and this is before, this is after we did the effect. Now we are seeing empty background here, and this is exactly what we want here. Alright, that is done, and this remain the gun. It's feeling like it's not already the gun, and we need to fix that. Now to do this, we need another mask. We will just rotoscope this and just go to motion tracking again. Now we are in mask session, and we need to add a new mask, and to do this, just click here to add a new mask. Okay, now we can just change the name of this mask to and, like so. Okay, now we just add a roto node, just rotoscope this like normal. Just click on control, then click, just click and drag like so. And to close this, just press Alt C, that will close. Press A, press V, then change it. Now we need also to choose to switch the direction. Just click on switch direction here to make it work properly. Then adjust your mask. Alright, be careful when doing this because we don't want to pick some edges of the prop. Just adjust it properly. Okay, so I will just animate this mask throughout the shot, and instead of doing that, we have an empty here, which is the track we did here, and we can just parent this track to the gun. Okay, just select, press A to select all. Now we already select this track, just press Ctrl and P, and that will automatically parent that. And when you go to the next frame, you see that this is parent. And the reason why I'm doing this is that it will just keep following the track, and this will do so much of the work we are supposed to done. Okay, just drag it back a little, and we need to animate all frames where this is offset a little bit. Just animate it, go to the next frame, just press A to select all, just press G to grab, then drag it back to the position and keep animating. We already turned on this auto keyframe, so just keep in mind that we have to do that. Alright, just go to another frame, press A, drag back to position, then keep adjusting your mask. Like so. Okay, this is okay for the tutorial. Let me just go back. Okay, now we have our hand rotor, so we need to comp that in the compositing. Okay, now we need to come back to the compositing tab. Just click here, and we need to add our mask here. Instead of adding a new mask, we can just duplicate this old one. Just click here and also click on the blur node. Just press Shift D to duplicate that, then put that here. Now we need to change this from prop to hand. Remember, we are doing hand rotor this time, and also just put this to 0 for now, the fader, which is the blur node we had, and plug this to the factors of this alpha over. Okay, when you see this, you see that this is not working properly. Now we need to invert this. Just press Shift A, go to color, then select invert. Just drop that here, and we see that this will work properly now. Okay, as you can see that this is working properly, and we are having some kind of, this thing is not working, still working properly. Like what you see here is because we are picking the output we are picking here is from this translate node, is from this, so we need to pick an output from this. Okay, and to do this we need to bring this back to here. As you can see that this is now working properly. Let's increase this. Alright, now we need to add this back together. Okay, and to properly add all this together, we need to duplicate this. Just press Shift D to duplicate the movie clip. Alright, now we need to disable this first. Just leave it aside for now. Alright, we need to add this alpha over from here. Just plug this here to the top and put this to the bottom. Alright, okay, we don't need this invert, just put this direct here, like so. Now to join this with this, we need to duplicate this alpha over again. Just press Shift D, put this here, join it together from that place, then drag this image input to the down socket here, like so, then put this here. From the mask to the new alpha over here, and then we can put the invert node back, like so. Now you can see that we are now having the props here, and also our hand is well rooted here. And this is how to do the masking compositing. I hope you understand this. This is the mask, this is the translate node that removed this. that remove this background here, and we add everything together. Then we mask out this hand, then we join it with the guns, which is the CG gun. Then we add everything back to it, and this is how to properly do the masking, and this is how to do the compositing. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.